Life is full of ups and downs, and everyone faces moments that feel overwhelming. During these times, it's easy to lose hope or question why things happen. But Islam teaches us that challenges are not punishments. They are opportunities to grow, strengthen our faith, and draw closer to Allah. By trusting His plan, staying patient, and keeping our hearts connected through dua, we can navigate hardships with positivity, peace, and unwavering hope, knowing that better days are always ahead. Hardships are part of the human journey, designed to awaken the heart and refine character. Through challenges, a person learns humility, sincerity, and dependence on Allah, rather than on temporary supports. Ease often makes people forget their purpose, while difficulty forces reflection, correction, and growth. In this way, struggles become a means of spiritual awareness rather than mere suffering. Islam teaches that difficulties are opportunities to rise in rank and cleanse the soul. They reveal true faith, separate patience from complaint, and strengthen inner resilience. When understood this way, hardship loses its bitterness and becomes a path toward maturity, wisdom, and a deeper connection with Allah. Allah's promise that no soul is burdened beyond its capacity brings comfort and balance to the heart. Every test is measured precisely according to a person's strength, even when that strength feels hidden. What seems unbearable is often supported by unseen help, quiet endurance, and moments of relief placed by Allah along the way. This assurance removes despair and replaces it with self-belief rooted in faith. It teaches that collapse is not expected, only effort and trust. When a believer understands this, fear softens into calm resolve, and difficulties are faced with courage, knowing that Allah has already equipped the heart to survive and grow through them. Behind every difficulty lies a wisdom that may not be immediately visible. Human vision is limited, while Allah's knowledge is complete and perfect. What feels like a setback can protect a person from greater harm or redirect them towards something better. Many outcomes only make sense with time, reflection, and spiritual growth. Hardships also realign priorities by breaking unhealthy attachments and reminding the soul of what truly matters. They can open doors to lessons, skills, or opportunities that comfort never could. When wisdom is acknowledged, suffering turns into understanding, and the heart learns to surrender outcomes to Allah with clarity, trust, and acceptance rather than confusion or resentment. Trusting Allah's plan creates stability when circumstances feel uncertain. Instead of being consumed by worry about outcomes, the heart rests in the belief that every moment is unfolding under divine control. This trust shifts focus from fear to reliance, allowing the mind to remain calm even when answers are delayed or paths seem unclear. With this reliance, a believer learns to release the need to control everything. Inner peace grows from knowing that Allah manages what humans cannot. This confidence softens anxiety, nurtures emotional balance, and allows a person to move forward with quiet strength, patience, and reassurance, rooted in faith rather than visible results. The life of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam shows how Allah's help operates beyond immediate understanding. His journey moved through separation, accusation, and isolation, yet each stage silently prepared him for honor and leadership. None of these moments were wasted. They were steps toward a greater outcome designed by Allah. What stands out is his consistency in character despite changing circumstances. He chose integrity when temptation appeared, and forgiveness when power was granted. His story teaches that maintaining righteousness during difficulty preserves dignity and invites Allah's favor. True success is not escaping trials quickly, but remaining upright until Allah reveals the purpose behind them. The trials faced by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam reflect unmatched strength of faith and compassion. He endured mockery, loss of loved ones, and social rejection while remaining committed to mercy and truth. These experiences did not harden his heart. Instead, they deepened his patience and concern for others. Despite personal pain, he continued to pray for guidance for those who opposed him. This response to hardship shows that trust in Allah nurtures emotional discipline and moral clarity. His example teaches that enduring difficulty with grace can transform suffering into a source of guidance, resilience, and lasting impact on humanity. Positivity in Islam is rooted in honesty with one's emotions while remaining firm in faith. It allows a person to feel sadness, disappointment, or fear without losing hope in Allah. Rather than denying pain, Islam encourages acknowledging it and responding with patience, reflection, and prayer. This mindset protects the heart from bitterness and false optimism. A believer understands that feeling weak does not mean being faithless. True positivity is choosing reliance over despair and gratitude over complaint. By accepting emotions without surrendering trust, the heart stays spiritually grounded and emotionally healthy, even when life feels overwhelming or uncertain. When something is delayed, it often carries a purpose greater than immediate fulfillment. In Islam, timing is part of divine wisdom, not a sign of neglect. What a person asks for may arrive later in a form that is more suitable, more beneficial, or more lasting than expected. Delays also teach patience and self-reflection, preparing the heart to receive blessings responsibly. They protect individuals from outcomes they are not yet ready to handle. Understanding this transforms frustration into calm anticipation. A believer learns to wait with trust, knowing that Allah's timing is always aligned with mercy, growth, and long-term good, rather than instant satisfaction. Patience and dua are powerful tools that strengthen the heart during hardship. Patience allows a believer to endure trials without despair, fostering inner resilience and self-control. It trains the soul to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, turning challenges into opportunities for spiritual growth. Dua, or supplication, is a direct connection with Allah, a way to express vulnerability, hope, and reliance. Through sincere prayer, a person finds comfort, guidance, and reassurance that they are not alone. Together, patience and dua cultivate a heart that remains steadfast, hopeful, and spiritually centered, even when life's difficulties feel overwhelming or endless. Hard times can serve as a bridge between the believer and Allah, drawing the heart closer through reflection, gratitude, and reliance. When a person faces trials, they are reminded of their limitations and the need for divine guidance, turning attention from worldly distractions to spiritual connection. Challenges encourage acts of worship, remembrance, and charity, deepening faith and empathy for others. They also cultivate humility, as one realizes that all strength and provision come from Allah alone. By embracing difficulties as opportunities to strengthen the soul, a believer transforms hardship into a means of nearness to Allah and lasting spiritual growth. Remember, staying positive in hard times comes from trusting Allah's plan, being patient, and turning to Him in dua. Every challenge is a chance to grow closer to Allah and strengthen your heart. May Allah make your path easy, fill your life with peace, and grant you unwavering faith. Type this prayer in the comments. Allah, keep my heart strong and guide me through every difficulty. If this reminded you of hope, share it with others and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more inspiring Islamic reminders.